Welcome. Today we're going to talk about the Bucket Buddy and Car Companion, our mini packs. The main reason for these is you may not be at home when an emergency happens. You may be at work, you may be out shopping or on holidays. So these are mini packs to be in the boot of your car or your other travel conveyance such as the boat. So the Bucket Buddy was originally designed for the boaties, obviously being waterproof, a flotation device. It's exactly the same as the Car Companion. The only difference is $5 more for the bag over the bucket. So a lot of people do still get the bucket for the boot of their car because with the long lifespan of the food and the water and so forth, you're throwing your groceries in and out of the boot of the car for a long time. It does protect the products better. So this is the bag for the Car Companion. Now we'll talk about the food and water in the Car Companion and the Bucket Buddy. They both come from Survivor Industries in the USA. They're made for the US Coast Guard. Now, this is the entire food in the Car Companion and Bucket Buddy. This is 3 days food for an active adult. It's got all the vitamins and minerals the body does need and is made from an enriched flour product. 5 year shelf life and heat tolerance, so it won't go off in the boot of your car. Now, the water sachets. The experts say you can survive on 2 of these per day. You're not going to like it, you're not going to be happy about it. We've got 6 packets per day, so you've got 18 sachets for your 3-day survival kit. Now, all survivalists know, the biggest thing about that water is it is heat tolerant, and especially in Australia and Queensland here, we get extremes of temperature, and most water will go off in a matter of a couple of weeks in the boot of your car. Now, most survivalists know to stop yourself consuming all your water in one go, you need to promote saliva. Now, survivalists will get a stone, they'll roll it around their mouth, and that promotes saliva, you'll drink less water supply. Now, not a lot of people like the idea of sucking on a stone, so we've got PK chewing gum in the pack. Chewing gum works exactly the same way. If you do manage to drink all your water supply, you do have water purification tablets in your pack. Now, these are the ones you'll find in camping stores. A whole packet like that does 50 litres of water. Because we're not a retail outlet and this is a not-for-profit organisation, we have the commercial grade. So each one of those tablets in there will do 1 litre of water. Each one of these tiny tablets will do 5 litres of water. So you've got 100 litres of water. This could be creek water, stagnant water, your pool water. You can drink just about anything with that. So that's your food and water in the pack. Then we'll go on to lighting. Now, the first one you've got is a battery torch. It'll come in a plastic container with the batteries separate. You should never store your batteries inside your torches, your radios, in your emergency pack, because metal against the battery will corrode, and when you go to use them in a couple of years' time, they won't work. So, first one is a cap torch. Slot the batteries in, slot it onto the bill of your cap. Every press turns on more LEDs, and then a blink feature. Great for fishing. Obviously, wherever you turn your head and look, that's where the torch is shining. Next one's a very simple dynamo torch. Every time you squeeze it, it's charging it up. Give it a couple of squeezes, flick the switch, and you get your prolonged use. Now, glow sticks. Xylene sticks are the correct term for them. These are chemical reaction producing light. You've got 4 different colours in your packs. Inside is a tiny glass vial, and then the plastic outer one. You simply twist, which breaks the glass inside, give it a shake, and it produces a chemical reaction which produces light. Now, good quality military grade glow stick will give you 5 years shelf life and 12 hours continuous light from one of these. Obviously, they're brilliant for night signalling if you're waiting for a rescue chopper, or so if you're looking for a rescue chopper or something like that. For your day signalling, we have specially made signal mirrors. Now, there's nothing too complicated about these. You'll see a hole in the middle. You look through the hole in the middle looking for the glowing dot, and then you flash it, the glowing dot, past the passing plane, the helicopter, or past a car on a highway if you can get up to high ground. Now, these will work 10 kilometres away, and they are a piercing glare. The next section is shelter and camping. Now, the first thing with the shelter is, this is your Car Companion or your Bucket Buddy. You're in your car, you're in your boat, and preferable, the larger the item to find is the easiest to find. So don't leave your car unless you have to. So your car is your main shelter. We do have an emergency sleeping bag. Now, the emergency sleeping bag is quite long. It can be your full shelter, so if you have to leave your vehicle and it is raining, you can simply scoot down in it, put a stick above your head to hold it off your face, and you've got your entire shelter there. You do have an emergency blanket and a poncho. Now, you don't need a big bulky raincoat in your pack. If you have to leave your car and it's raining, this goes over your clothes and it's ample for your 3-day pack. Now, for lighting fires, you have your waterproof matches. But this is our 5-in-1 whistle, comes in all our packs. If you do have to leave your car, you've got a compass on top. It'll give you your directions. Now, waterproof matches really don't have a shelf life. They won't go off and fall apart. The one thing that does make them fall apart and disintegrate is the constant shaking in the boot of your car. So the first thing you do when you get a pack is take out your waterproof matches and put it inside this container of the 5-in-1 whistle. Make sure they're in there nice and packed tight so they're not shaking around in the boot of your car constantly. Now, there's also a mirror on the bottom for signalling, but you have the bigger signal mirror. It is a piercing screech. I don't know how this will come across the video, but we'll give it a try. And on the side, if you do manage to use all your waterproof matches, you have a flint strip. So you grab your pocket knife or multi-tool and you just run it down the side of your 5-in-1 whistle. So that's the food and the shelter section of the Bucket Buddy and the Car Companion. Next, we'll be talking about the tools you get in it, the toiletries and the first aid.